Hi everybody, today is July 17th, 2016. It is our 17th day of our journey to awesome together. And I'm going to interrupt our work on forgiveness by just one session. And actually there'll be a little connectivity to that, but I'm going to interrupt it and grant us permission for something. And maybe I'm not granting you as much permission as I'm granting me, but you know what? It's okay to have a bad day. And I had one. I had a stretch of probably about 15 hours or so, if I were keeping score on it, that were just tough. It was one of those periods of time when, a lot of negative emotion sets cropped in and jumped in all at once. It was one of those periods of time when, kind of everything I touched went wrong or backwards. And as much as I could dig out a little bit, the totality of it just kind of kept me down, kept my emotional composition down, and I had a bad day. I had a tough period of time. And slowly and surely, using some of the tools that we've used so far, I have begun to dig out of it, and by tomorrow when I'm with you, I'll be back out of that little funk again. But I want to tell you that these kind of journeys, these kind of paths have setbacks. I've talked to a lot of folks who work in addiction medicine that, there's the path to recovery is built around lessening the frequency of relapses. Relapses are going to occur, and it's just a matter of shortening them and not having quite so many. So, you know what? Kind of building your emotional health is exactly the same thing. We have to go through some relapses, some bad days. We might have our emotional composition moving okay, but then we fall backwards. And again, some of the things that, very personally I struggled with today was, or in this last little period of time, were, bouts of anger, bouts of resentment, bouts of jealousy, comparisons, crafting my own narrative in my head about some things, making assumptions, making judgments. None of that is healthy, good stuff, and I know that. Deep down in my side, I know that. I really bristled at what I believe to be unfair and different standards. But anyway, the point of that is, I'm going to get through it. I'm going to get through it by going back and tracking into some real gratitude, including being thankful for this event, that I can learn something and that I can apply techniques. I'm going to go back into my meditation and really work on some clearing and some releasing. And I'm going to work on some forgiveness that we're going to talk about later in the week too, including a hefty dose of self-forgiveness, where I'm going to give myself a little bit of slack. I might not like it right now, but I'm going to give myself a little bit of slack for having a bad day and for not being where I wanted to be emotionally during this period of time. So the big takeaway for today is, it's okay to have a bad day. It's okay to get yourself out of that. It's normal, it's human, it's real. And you know what? We're going to get past this. I'm going to get past it. You're going to get past it when you have it. And please note that when you have it, I'm there for you. This is also a great example and reminder of why I'm doing this on my own. I think my team would bristle pretty mightily if they found that I was vacillating from script and moving away and admitting to some pretty hefty human failures there. But you know what? That's why this is Tim's video and not company video. So, guys, I hope you have a great rest of a Sunday afternoon. I look forward to being with you tomorrow, where we can reconnect more solidly on our forgiveness path. And please remember, it's okay to have a bad day. Don't beat yourself up about it too badly.